In a quaint town, where the echoes of old love stories intertwined with the whispers of the wind, Elizabeth found herself standing alone at a crossroads in her life. At 50, she had been through what she thought was the full gambit of emotions and experiences, carrying with her the wisdom of past mistakes and triumphs. Yet, when Thomas entered her life, she was unprepared for the tumultuous storm that he would bring. Thomas was charming, the kind of man whose smile could disarm anyone within seconds. Elizabeth met him at her friend's garden party, where he seemed to be the life of the evening, effortlessly drawing everyone into his magnetic orbit. He was attentive, often finishing Elizabeth's sentences, making her feel heard and understood in a way she hadn't felt for years. Despite her initial reservations about diving into a relationship at her age, his allure was irresistible. As weeks turned into months, Elizabeth found herself sharing more than just her time with Thomas, her thoughts, aspirations, and even her insecurities. Thomas had a knack for making her feel special, fortifying her confidence with compliments and reassurances. However, beneath his veneer of perfection, dark, shadowy undercurrents lay dormant. The first signs were subtle. Thomas would joke about Elizabeth's choice in clothing, remarks that seemed harmless but lodged themselves in her mind, altering her perceptions of herself. He insisted on driving whenever they went out, suggesting it was more practical, yet always taking them to places only he preferred. His tendency to control the conversation began to dominate, and Elizabeth found herself rarely speaking her mind. By the time Elizabeth realized the depth of Thomas's narcissism, she was already enveloped in his world. Her friends noticed how often she canceled plans or seemed different, but she shrugged off their concerns, defending Thomas's behavior as mere quirks. The more Elizabeth tried to understand Thomas's intricate ways, the more she was trapped in the web he deftly wove. The turning point came on a quiet Sunday morning. Elizabeth decided to revisit her passion for painting, something that had always been her escape. As she was setting up her easel, Thomas arrived unannounced. He sat quietly, observing before offering to help her improve her technique. His constant critique and patronizing comments slowly eroded her enjoyment, replacing it with self-doubt. Confronted yet unsure, Elizabeth finally took a step back. She could feel the weight of his presence, smothering the woman she once was. Inspired by the murmurs of concern from old friends and the clarity that comes with introspection beyond the haze of romance, Elizabeth saw the truth with new eyes. Breaking free was not easy. Thomas was adept at turning her attempts at independence into selfish acts against him. Yet, through persistence and reclaiming her narrative, Elizabeth found strength. Her passion for painting became a metaphor for her transformation, each stroke representing a liberated thought, a testament to her fight to regain control. As Elizabeth bore witness to the lies embedded in Thomas's charm, she learned that age didn't protect her from manipulation but taught her to see beyond its facade. She discovered that her life, once shadowed by regret, now held the shimmering promise of self-discovery and empowerment. And amidst the complexity of emotions, Elizabeth realized love was not meant to stifle, but to uplift. In the end, Elizabeth emerged from the tumult stronger, wiser, and with an unmistakable belief in herself, a truth that neither romance nor regret could overshadow.